to know that you're depending on him. That's right. That you truly feel. And let me tell y'all this. Come on, please. You can't make it without God. That's right. Daisy, you done learned that you can't make it without him, ain't you? You cry out to him, don't you? You pray, don't you? Life got a strange way on the top of making you pray. You've been tried everything else. I remember when I was in the street, I wanted to be the biggest drug dealer that came out of Memphis, Tennessee. I wanted to have keys and pounds and a few garbage bags and garbage cans full of money. That's what I wanted to be. And I was smart. My dad, I started going to work with my dad when I was about 5 years old. I mean, I could do electrical work. I could put up ceiling. I was 10 years old putting up ceiling fans. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted to sell drugs. I wanted to look like I was Big Bank Hank, I guess. But God got a strange way of pulling you back in when folks didn't put their mouth on you. See, my mama put her mouth on me. Come on. I can remember one night I was laying in the bed and I was sleeping good. And I was sleeping so good I thought I was out in the rain, y'all. But when I come to myself, my mama was over me praying so hard. She was crying and sweating and just praying and asking God to take that demon from me. Get me out of that life. That's all she wanted for her son was to get out of the streets alive. Amen. Man, I woke up, I said, Mom, what you doing? Spitting all on me, spitting on me and crying all on me. When I got out of jail, let me tell you, I ended up about 2 months later, I was locked up. I done flipped over 2 cars right across the street from each other. The devil was trying to kill me. 2-3 months later, I was in jail. When I got out of jail, and I asked her about that, I said, Mom, you were praying over me that night. I said, really and truly, what was you asking God to do? Not let the devil kill you and to get you out of that life. I said, well, it sure got me out of that life. Because of one thing I realized, when I went to jail, this wasn't the place for me. Selling drugs wasn't for me. And I was thanking God at the same time that he didn't kill me. Because I had to get through some stuff before I went to jail. And I'm talking about that happened like 2 months from the time that I woke up and she was praying over me like that. I don't even know what I was doing at her house that night because I had my own house. See, God got a strange way. That's why we just got to trust him. We don't understand what he be doing for us sometimes. We don't understand how he be moving in our life. But we just got to trust that everything that he's doing is working out for our better. And that's how it is. Everything that we doing is working out for us. Number 3, I just got through talking about run from evil. Do you hear me? When you see it coming, run. Come on. Run from evil. So much in this world can clutter up our relationship with God. John, the writer of the 4th gospel, describes them as desires of the flesh, lusts of the eyes, and the pride of our lives. In other words, our blessings can easily become our stumbling blocks. When we think of them as what we deserve or what we need to be happy, they can become our stumbling blocks. Instead, life works best when we remember the true source of our blessings. God, and focus on the things that pleases him. Do not be wise in your own eyes, but fear the Lord and shun evil. That's the word. It said, do not be wise in your own eyes. Amen. But fear the Lord and run away from evil. That's what the word is showing me. Get away from it, because when I tell you, you hang around with it, it's just like what they used to say back in the Wild Wild West. If you live by the gun, you're going to die by the gun.
That's right.
See, God done too much for me to die in an evil way. That's displeasing to him. He allowed his son to die for our sins. And it's a shame that would go wasted. It's a shame that all the world would die and none go free, when Jesus Christ has already came and paid the price for everything that we did wrong. It's already been paid for, so why should we let that go in vain and let it be for nothing? I submit to you this morning, trusting in the Lord with all your heart. You cannot go wrong. Whatever path God has set for us, and if we trust in him and we go down that path, I promise you provisions have already been made for us. We don't have to worry about, he told them, what did he tell the disciples when he sent them out? He said, don't take nothing with you, did he?
Come on.
He said, don't worry about what you're going to eat. Don't worry about what you're going to put on. Just go. Provisions already been made. And if you come in contact with somebody that don't want to receive what you bring them, shake the dust off of your feet and move on. See, everybody don't want to hear what thus said the Lord. But you pray for them folks, and you get away from them, because they're evil. God has done too much for all of us to sit in there and not respect what he's done for us and not appreciate what he's done for us. My mama said, boy, do you know what I went through to get them shoes for you to go to school? And there you is out there cutting the grass in them. I tell you what, when you tear them up, don't ask me for no more. That's the first thing she said. When you tear that up, don't ask me for nothing else now. Because if you can't take care of what I've given you, what does it look like asking for some more? When so many children hungry, so many children going without shoes, so many children don't have good parents to take care of them. Now you got a good mama and a good daddy, and you don't even appreciate it. What a shame. What a shame to have a good mama and a good daddy, and they trying to do the best for you, and all you want to do is go the other way. What a shame. What a waste. But God has got so much for us. But if you can't trust him, you can't have it. That's the key. That's the first move to being in touch with God, is learning how to trust him and knowing how to give him time to do what it is that he's trying to do. Because God's time ain't our time. They say a year to God, a minute to God is like 1,000 years to a man. So how you gonna measure that? When you got, he probably still on 1931. We way up here in 2000 or something. His time ain't our time. We gotta trust him. Let's move on. Move on. Number 4. Put God first in your life. Amen. Learning to trust God is acknowledging him first and foremost in everything. There's no better example of trusting God than paying your tithes. You know, Pastor don't. I love him for that, because sometimes I come in here and I want to give him everything in my pocket, but I ain't got nothing in my pocket. I ain't gonna put no linen in the tray. I just touch it and say, God bless it, because he knows my heart. But when God bless you to go out here and make money, to pay your bills, to take care of your family, and to do some of the things that you want to do, not the things that you need to do, because you're going to take care of your needs when you're level-headed and think about it. But when he give you something to do, some of the things that you just want to do, we owe him for that. We can't pay him, really. All the money in our pockets, we can't pay God for what he's done for us. You know, we walk around here, we talk about how we indigent or we need this and that, but we really are millionaires. Can I show you what I'm talking about?
Come on.
Would you take $1 million for your arm? For your arm. Would you take $1 million for your leg? So you got 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million right there. You millionaire. You're already a millionaire. Because what you got, $1 million, you wouldn't take $1 million for, so you already got $1 million. You got $1 million on you. You got $1 million on you right now. You got $4 million on you right now. That I 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million on you right now. But if we can't put ourselves in the same position, well, I'm not going to say the same position, but just in our mind's eye, just imagine what it was that God gave up for us. And imagine what it would take for us to give up what he gave up for us. That would give you a whole lot of energy that you could use on trusting him. All right. That's my baby boy right there. That's my baby. Now he got 4 big brothers. 27, 26, 25, 22 big brothers. And I wouldn't give up nail one of them for y'all. I love y'all. I do. Don't get me wrong. But I just couldn't sacrifice my child. And I got 5 of them. God didn't have but 1. And he sacrificed 1. He gave his only son. I can't do it. That's why I'm going to just do what it is that he asked me to do.
Amen.
On this side.